Hello, and welcome to the Voices of Bellevue School District podcast, where we amplify the voices of students, staff, and families, sharing their unique lived experiences to strengthen our Bellevue community. In each episode, we'll explore We Belong, significant cultural traditions, customs, and lived experiences of our beloved Bellevue community. We learn academic programs and innovative initiatives, along with the staff and students behind them. We lead discussions with leaders in our community on topics that drive innovation in education.
Hello. Welcome to the Voices of Bellevue podcast. I am Barry Silva, part of the BSD communications team, and we are here today at Sherwood Forest Elementary. So really quick, let's go around the table and just introduce ourselves. Say your name, and what are you looking forward to, like warmer weather?
Amelia. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to my cousin's house.
I'm Bianca, and I'm going to stay on my house reading a book.
Yes. Thank you, girls. Hi, I'm Mrs. Weigand, Estella Weigand, the principal at Sherwood Forest, and I am looking forward to just being in the sun. I'm going to go for a hike with my kids.
Hi, my name is Valeria Ortiz. I'm a visual artist and the muralist for the mural of Sherwood Forest, and I'm looking forward to the weekend and enjoy the weather.
Hi, my name is Ashley Johnson. I'm part of the PTA here at Sherwood Forest. I am looking forward to jumping on the trampoline with my kids this weekend.
I'm very jealous of all of your plans this weekend. But yeah, so today we're here to talk about an exciting, and I just saw it and my mind was blown away. Like honestly, I walked out and I'm like, what? This is amazing. But there is a fresh, brand new mural at Sherwood Forest. We're going to dive deeper into like what's in it and how it started. But I'm excited to learn more about this mural. So the first question for the group: how did this project begin? Who first sparked the idea for the mural? Like how did it start, and how did it all develop?
I don't know. I'm looking at Ashley right now. I don't know. It's been well over a year, maybe a couple years.
A year and a half at least.
That we thought about it, that the gallery, which is the heart of the building, just seems so gray, so dreary. And so we just chatted and wondered what kind of artists we could potentially find to come help us out and bring some life to the gallery. Because all the children walk through it, all the adults walk through the gallery, back and forth, upstairs, downstairs. And, we have a lot of rain here in the state. And so we just wanted to bring some warmth to the gallery and also showcase the building, who we are.
Yeah, I think you and I started discussing it about a year and a half ago and just really feeling like it was important to have something that sparked joy. And I tell people a lot that I think that elementary school is where you grab kids and you help them to love school and learning. And since the gallery is the heart of the building, creating a space that inspires kids and really shows them how much we as a community invest in them and creating a beautiful space for them to grow and learn, I think was really important to us.
So for the listeners who haven't seen it, and like I don't think there are enough words I can say to express like how blown away I was when I saw the mural. So to the best of our ability, we'll try to describe it through this podcast. But for the listeners who haven't seen it, how would you describe it? What can we say about this mural?
Well, we definitely wanted the mural to represent the building. And under Sherwood's roof, we have our Pacific program, which is part of the SPED branch. And then we also have the dual program in Spanish. And then the rest of our population, we're multilingual, multicultural. So we have different languages embedded in the mural. We have some friends here at Sherwood use wheelchairs to get around, and we made sure that the wheelchair that is represented in our mural is an accurate, portrayal of what we see and use every single day. Our own little friends in our buildings. I'll pass it off to my friends here because there's definitely more meaning in there within the mural, but just to the naked eye, you can see multilingual words, top 5 languages in Sherwood are up on the mural, and we try to represent a little bit of everybody. There's a lot of us under this roof, so maybe someday we'll expand.
I was inspired by their community and the different languages they speak and trying to be as inclusive as we can. That's why we chose like different ethnicities and different languages just to make it more inclusive to the kids. And also the fact that using the right wheelchair that they use at the school is really representative for the kids to see them over the mural. So it's really nice for the kids to be involved in this process and for them to see how I was able to paint with Katie's help and with everybody involved. It's really nice to see all this inclusion and also the use of vibrant colors is really important for me because that's the way kids are attracted to the mural. It makes it look more beautiful, more attractive, and also just including like a hand with a brush, like art, and also like different mountains and different, like it flows and then invites you to like see the mural from one end to the other one. So I just was inspired also by Ashley's story because she went to this school and it was her dream to see a mural in the wall. So I was like, okay, I need to make a good job with this because it's also Ashley's dream. So so I was like, okay, I need to make a good job.
You did a fantastic job. No, I think this blew us all away, and it's more than we could have asked for. Yeah. I think the goal was to just make sure that every person who saw it could see a little bit of themselves represented in it, whether the child looked like them or used a mobility device like them or just was doing something that they do every day at school. We incorporated a B-bot that they use in computer science. So just little things that they love to do. It was just really important for it to just spark something within them that made them feel inspired and at home in the building.
Question for Valeria. So doing this piece, what's and you talked about it a little bit before too, but what did you learn about the Sherwood Forest community, like just putting this together? Because you didn't go to school here, did you?
No.
So what did you learn about the community?
Well, I learned that they are a great community, that what I was painting, the vibrant colors and the diversity is included in the mural. Like every kid is like vibrant. It represents the school, and just seeing the kids being surprised, like wow, that's amazing for me because it means I'm doing a good job. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't have words to thank. I'm really grateful to everybody here that has been really welcoming. Every day they were like, do you need something? It's part of their community being welcoming, and that's the whole purpose of this mural. The welcoming experience of someone entering the building and seeing something that represents them. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey BSD, we'll be right back after this short break.
Ready to elevate your AP teaching? Join us June 29th to July 2nd for the Bellevue AP Summer Institutes, online or in person. Learn from veteran consultants and leave with practical strategies you can use in your classroom.
I attended last year, and my consultant was very knowledgeable, detailed, and imaginative. He provided an abundance of ideas, resources, and inspiration.
Sign up today by visiting bsd405.org/Bellevue-APSI.
Question for Ashley, and then we'll get to their students. So I think Valeria talked about this a little bit, but you went to school here.
I did.
So I guess as an alum, how how does it make you feel as a Sherwood Forest alum, like seeing, I guess, the before and after, like your experience and seeing where it is now?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. And one of the reasons why we stayed in this neighborhood, bought a home in this neighborhood, was specifically because it gave us the opportunity to have our kids. My husband didn't, but he trusted that what I was saying was true, and I don't think he in any way is disappointed. But this was a huge part, Sherwood Forest was a huge part of framing who I think I became as an adult. And just to see decades later the same values continuing to flow through the halls, I think it's a beautiful thing. And now to have kind of a visual representation of, I think, the warmth that and the inclusion and everything that is key to making Sherwood kind of the magical place that it is. I think her art just really symbolizes everything that I think we feel about the building, and it gives other people the ability to kind of see a visual representation of what this building means to us.
Yeah, I think, like, I literally just saw it like 10 minutes ago, and I think there's like so much warmth. Like I just felt like a hug on a wall, and I was like, wow. And like, and I've taken pictures at the school before, but it's really just turning the corner and seeing it is just so amazing. I'll probably say that a lot on this. Like, it's an amazing mural. Question para nuestras estudiantes aquí. You know the big mural we were taking a picture by? What's your favorite part about it?
When I was in another class, I was painting a flower with trying my best, and when my mom was there and my sister was there, I went to a Boys and Girls Club, and I was painting a lot of flowers.
Nice.
I did a pink flower.
Oh, nice.
With the dots that are yellow.
So anyone who's listening, if you ever visit Sherwood Forest, look for the pink flower with the the yellow dots. Yes. Nice. What about you? What was your favorite part of the mural?
My favorite part of the mural was probably the hand with the paintbrush, because I loved to do art.
Nice. I guess for the adults in the room, what are your favorite parts of the mural? Choose one. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's a really hard question.
That is tough, right? I mean, I love the whole mural, obviously. I think the butterflies, I personally love monarch butterflies and what they represent in my culture. But, you know, transition, movement, beauty, life, death, cycles. Yeah, I mean, so there's just only a couple. There's a couple monarchs up there, and that's one of my favorite parts of the piece. But of course, our children, right? Our children being represented up there. I mean, the kids that are up there could be like walking the halls right now, nice. With the STEAM logo or the Bebop from computer science, or a head scarf, or whatever it may be that's up on the wall. I mean, it really represents our kids. And the Pacific Northwest, right? It's got a little stream going down and a little mountain. So I know you only asked for one part. But
No. all of it.
All of
It really is. It is hard, though. It is hard to pick, because I think it all comes together to make it. I think it's more for me just you mentioned it, but I think it's the warmth. So it's all of it that comes together to create this feeling. It's the colors. It's the love and intent behind all of it that I think it is visceral. You can feel it. And I think that's my favorite part of it. Yeah.
And I really like the fact that kids pass by the mural and they say like, oh, this is me there. Like, I'm there. And they feel represented. So it feels really nice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think one of the things that struck me was like the student in the wheelchair. And I've had discussions with people about representation, especially with my work, like doing very public-facing things and making sure that everyone sees themselves in the work that's out there. So that was one of the things that caught my eye. I was like, wow, like that's immortalized. Like, it's painted. We're not gonna take that out anytime soon. It's part of the school. I guess we'll wrap up with this last question. What's your favorite part about Sherwood Forest?
I mean, I always cry when I think of the building. Our friends, right? Our kids, you guys are our favorite part of the building, and our teachers. Our teachers work so hard. Our staff, everyone in the building, custodial, I mean, they go above and beyond. Our office managers, attendance specialists, everybody works so hard in the building in service of children. So, and Sherwood's special, I feel like that. I love all of our buildings. Everyone works hard, but there's just something about it when I walked into it maybe 9 years ago now, in a different capacity. You just felt it. And I wanted my kids to come here, and I placed them here. When we first moved up here, I've been in a couple of other buildings, like as a teacher, but this one's home.
I think our community is uniquely special. I think that, and when I say community, I mean the students, the families, the teachers, every staff member here is here for the same common goal. And I think that that can be really hard to create across so many. We have 110 employees, and I think that it is unique to find this many people who all have completely bought in, for the kids, for creating this place where the inclusion, the equity, the love of teaching and learning is all just the focus day in and day out. And it really is an incredibly, incredibly special place. Yeah, it's definitely my happy place. I don't have to be here, and I choose to be here most days of the week. So I think that says a lot. Yeah, but I think that says a lot. If you choose to be here when you don't have to be, it's a very special place. Very, very good building to be in.
I like about Sherwood, about the paint of the gallery, because I like everything of the paint over there in the gallery.
Nice.
My favorite part of Sherwood is the art room.
We are surrounded by artists. Nice. I guess I'll just open it up if anyone has like any closing remarks, anything you want to say about just this whole process, the murals. I feel like we covered a lot, but anything else that wasn't said?
I do want to say that like how Ashley and I spoke about it, that it's been about 1.5 years in the making, give or take, and we did almost come close with another muralist, but I think this was right timing, right fit. Like,
I'm a sympathetic crier, so thanks, Estella.
It's just you get our kids, and I knew you wanted to be here, and that you can feel. When you want to be here, you can feel it. It is hard work. And next week is Teacher Appreciation Week, but it is hard work. And when someone wants to be here and sees our kids and our community, our parents, our staff, you can feel it. So it was the right fit and the right timing, even though probably we would have loved a mural a year ago, but
I think that
it was the right fit.
I think things turn out exactly the way that they're supposed to, and I truly.
Yes, I do too.
So, sorry. No, this worked out exactly how it's supposed to, and we're so grateful. Because you did. Yes. You came in and you knew and you loved our community, and it's felt in your art. So thank you.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've expressed this enough, but I'm not here. Like, I'm here every once in a while, but I could, like, when I turned the corner and saw that, I felt it, and I was like, this is a special mural. So thank you, Valeria, for making that happen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, can I also say, I just want to say thank you to BSF, because this would not have been possible without them, and they do such incredible things for our school district and our community, and it wouldn't be there without their support. So we're really grateful.
Yeah.
And then I guess I need to say thank you to PTSA. Our PTSA also helped support in the making of the mural, so we appreciate that as well. There's not extra funds anywhere these days, as we all know, but it was a team effort to get the building something beautiful for years to come. So also thank you to our Sherwood Forest PTSA, which is obviously made up of our community.
And I also want to thank Estella and Ashley for doing a really hard work of doing this mural possible, because it was a whole process of like a lot of meetings and coming up with a design, and also the fact that they trust in me and in my vision, because it's really hard for an artist to get approval that fast, and they really trusted my vision and they support me all the way, so I'm really grateful for that. Yeah. Thank you.
And I think if anything, like my knowledge of art, it's definitely a collaborative process, and just like thanks to BSF and the PTA and the Sherwood Forest community and input from the artists, is you can tell there were a lot of moving pieces, but it all came together beautifully to put something together for the community, which is amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I was like, I'm gonna go home and cry now. But yeah, I think this is, if you're listening and you get an opportunity to come to Sherwood Forest and see this beautiful mural, please do, because it is something that's very powerful. Yeah, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.